good way to start the the Doctor Who. Clear that throat because we're gonna Doctor Who all night. Okay, we've got the news for the Doctor Who. We've been going through the Tumblr. We've been going through the Twitter. We've been hashtagging Doctor Who all day. And now we begin the epic. Oh yeah, we can see in here. Let us share. The Doctor Who, all Pixies live, Hill's live, Sam, Ellie, Brandon, everybody, Carrie B, Hippity Natural, Jesse, Guy Realism, Mario, Mystic, Nacom, Phantom, Pink Pixie, Purpose of Life, Talia Live, the Zini and the Yanni. He'll like that. Oh, he'll like that St. Hill Wheels. Now, in this account, I'm almost to the Captain's Badge because I've done over 100 videos. Oh, well, with the before I connected it to the YouTube. So always there's this point in your life when you're on the YouNow going, okay, I'm sitting here talking about my favourite topic, Doctor Who. There's no information about Doctor Who. What am I going to talk about? My expressionisms in the Doctor Who, of course. And we can share this. Oh no, I've got to wait till go there. I've got to load this onto my normal Adam Spong kit. Although that keeps me talking because I can't share the screen if I'm sitting here talking. So it keeps me focused on the Doctor Who and not go sidetracked. And keep focused on the chat and look at the chat. Okay, so it took me 5 minutes to get ready to talk about the Doctor Who. So I got my teddy bears in the back there. What happened to you? You all fell over. Hugh, Hugh, get ready for the Doctor Who. It's here in 100 days. Yeah, that's better. Yes. Oh, Liz, you're here. Liz, have you heard the news about Doctor Who? The amazing Doctor Who. Yes, yeah. You. I wonder if there's going to be a Doctor Who person coming to Australia with the Mara Wilson. Yeah, let's have a look. Let's see if the let's have a look. Will there be a Doctor Who? Of course, Ryan McManus is a big Doctor Who connection. Hang on, I think dinner's ready. Melbourne 2018. This is the list for the Comic Con. Oh, there you go. Beverly Crusher on the July 19th, 2018. What? Did that happen? Oh, June. That was the Melbourne convention. When's the next one? Oh, here we go. Brisbane, September 22 and 23. Sydney, September 29. Let us see who's going to be attending. Here you go, I've got it now. Who will be in the Brisbane 2018 Comic Con? Here it is. Here's the list. The list is, it's Skyscraper with Dwayne Johnson. It is Star Trek. Gates McFadden. It is Michael Bears, comic artist extraordinaire, and Christy Carlson Roman, who is voice artist behind Disney's heroine, Kim Possible. Kim Possible and the Final Fantasy 5. Also Brisbane and Sydney, which they've combined together. Because it's only a so we've got Deacon Lackman from TV, dunno. Scott Ian, whoever, I only know Gates McFadden. Kristen Jones, who did the comic artist, and Queenie Chan, yes, seen a few YouTubes, and cosplay. Oh, yes, Yay Han, who also does a few YouTubes as well. Yay! Oh, there is a Star Wars exhibit as well. They always have a Star Wars exhibit everywhere. Announcements coming soon. Here, let's go to Twitter now. Look. So there will be no Doctor Who. It's just Star Wars, it's Star Trek, and it is the YouTube Comic Con artists. Which count was I looking at the... Which one was I looking for? Oh, here it is. Yes, we're on the Twitter now for the Comic Con. Yeah, I'll favourite on the... Okay, so The Simpsons... Oh, that's his name. Dean Rankin will be in the Sydney. We have the Gates McFadden on the Twitter as well. Marcel Lopez. Oh, and the Aquaman in cinemas December 21. that is a popular one. You got the Jurassic Park, and you got the Lego Movie. The Lego Movie will be on display. Tristan Jones. Brisbane tickets on sale tomorrow. This was the Monday? Monday last week. Volunteer applications. Oh, and Wayne Nicholas from the Spider-Man comics. And Deacon Lockman. Is that from the Dollhouse? Oh, the Dollhouse. Catherine McNamara. Leslie Ann Brent. Lauren Germain. Got a mystery one here. This is a mystery one. Oh, that's from the Comic Con convention last month. Supernova Expo. Wilson book tour from Melbourne, Sydney, and Brisbane. So, what do you think? Do you think more chances of seeing Mara Wilson in Brisbane? I'll say, do you know Liz from Melbourne? Hello, Mara Wilson. I'm I'm here to get a book signing. Can you sign this book for Liz in Melbourne? Yes, we can't wait for the selfie. Where am I now? Book tour. Penguin Books. What is the exact date in Brisbane? I hope it's a nice hot day. Hilly's got the music on. Oh yeah, the Brisbane Writers Festival. Of course. It's the only way to get Mara Wilson to pop up here. So I've got the Melbourne Writers Festival. We've got the Brisbane Writers Festival, Thursday, the 8th of November. Yeah, the Melbourne one. Melbourne. Cheltenham Library. Now that's where I spent most of my time in Cheltenham Library. Very, very good library. I like that library. 1 hour duration. Young adult, non-fiction, international, inspired local libraries. And Nadia Bailey is the author of published in 2017. Sydney Writers Festival. Oh, and that's why Corey Chen is out as well for the Writers Festival and the Comic Con as well. Alana Hill, that's for the Writers Festival. There is no connection to Brisbane Writers Festival with Mara Wilson. Hang on, I'll find out. Here it is. It's right down the bottom. Hey, I'll go directly to Brisbane Writers Festival, and then I'll double back and look for Mara Wilson. Yeah, I go to the Here it is. Special events. Special events. Dystopian futures. They always do that one. With the dinner with Irvine Welch. She's always here. She's always here for this Brisbane Festival. And Dr. Karl Kruzniewski. Where is my wolf? How I'm looking through every article on the Brisbane Writers Festival. Jojo's Hessy Legs. Hello. My Hillel stream stopped, and I'm looking at the Brisbane Writers Festival site for Mara Wilson, and it's stopped halfway through. Oh yes, Hilly started again, and we're not back with the Brisbane Writers Festival. This is very interesting. Oh yeah, I was supposed to read my quote that I did today. Oh, here it is. Hello, welcome. This is my story. This is the exclusives in the upbringing of an autistic person who likes Lego. For in Australia, in the 1970s and 80s, we were banned from having toys in the school system as it bring a competitive edge. This is my discussion on the Doctor Who. Now, what things could we do to be Doctor Who? We were banned from toys. We could wear a scarf. We could wear a coat. They're our toys to be Doctor Who. Wear a coat, a scarf, and then weigh in with a spoon as a sonic screwdriver. Now, with the Harry Potter and the Doctor Who in the Lego form, which currently is happening for the next 10 years, the 10-year contract with the Doctor Who and Lego, well, Star Trek is different Lego, a different manufacturer. I think it was the Barbara Kenner, and the Pokemon has gone to those other block companies, so we can slightly build Pokemon with Lego, but it's contracted to the other companies. And with the 30-year-old Harry Potter going on to possess his children, the Voldemort will possess Harry Potter's children, the franchise will repeat into the toy market of the Star Wars and the Dark Crystal and things like that. And the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are back. And He-Man is back. He-Man is coming back. So that will go until this 10-year contract with the toy franchise will go until year 2026 with the collapse. With the collapse of Toys R Us and other manufacturers, the Amazon has jumped on to the loss of the market. With the flood of nostalgia toys, I recall how it was frowned upon to have toys past 12 years old. When as a Doctor Who, as a child, when we're 12 years old and we're told not to have toys at school, look, I'm repeating my headmaster's rule. In the 1980s, we had to get them jobs and forget about university, as my own mental disability took me my own community stopped me from even going to university and banning me from self-development, because an autistic person shouldn't be going out and self-developing themselves and getting a personality online like I am now for these past 25 years. Look at me this 25 years later. What have you done? Yeah. See with our eyes. So, banned from the uh, the self-development. I went through the phase of not buying Lego for about 3 years, and then suddenly I'd jump on the Lego. But I did have the rule of only 26 Lego sets a year, as it was okay to just get one Lego set every fortnight. But I had to go out of town to buy the Lego, and So once a fortnight, I'd build the Lego and bring it back home. And so I'd leave all the packaging and the Lego box back at my separate location at the university dormitory. And with the 24-hour computer labs, yeah, I don't recall ever bringing the Lego into the university. So we were forbidden for eating food in the library and the computer labs. And so that further changed my identity. That brand names were not needed to be on the online world. For we become alienated from personal self. I began to gain a self-awareness for connecting to anything, expressing personal growth and personal change, and not revealing social status. So no one knew I was a homeless person for the past, being a student for the past 15 years in Australia. You get this reputation if you knew that I was homeless online all the time. But then the Doctor Who came back in 2004, so then I had to stop being homeless and get back home and watch the Doctor Who. I know I could have waited till someone played Doctor Who on TV at the shopping centre. I remember it was like Quantum Leap. I was addicted to the Quantum Leap. And so when I was at home for the December holidays, I'd always watch Quantum Leap then. But then, because I was a homeless student, I was out and about. Anywhere there was a TV that had it on at the shopping centre, I'd watch the Quantum Leap. Now, what personality succumbs out of going to a computer lab 24 hours a day, 6 days a week, and sleeping on Sunday? You get a personality that does not mention brand names, or even mention favourite TV shows, or even mention movies. I don't recall ever talking about Star Trek or Doctor Who online. People wanted to know about me as a person. And by having no questions at all, by being that homeless student, I just had a pencil and a piece of paper. This is everything that I owned. Let's not forget that at home I had about $200 in Lego. And now, how long has that discussion been going for? How long have we been here for? Half an hour. Okay, we've done our half an hour. We've done the half an hour, and it's good night, Liz. Good night. I will do a cup of tea dab. Cup of tea dab from the other side. Cup of tea dab. Cup of tea. Cup of tea dab. Where'd my cup go? Didn't I just put the cup down here somewhere? Oh, there it is. We are the people who say square. We are the people who say square. We are the people who say squee. Squee. Okay, we're past the half an hour. Now, do I need to go on any longer? So I've done the Tumblr, I've done the Twitter checks on the Doctor Who. I've said my big speech. It's all on the YouTube. It's recorded on the YouTube. And with the significance of this 100 days of Doctor Who. Wait, let's use this piece of paper to have a look. Yeah, where to put that pencil there? Oh, there it is. Okay, September is 30 days. August is 31. July, we've still got 20 days left. So there, we've got the possible October 8. as the start of Doctor Who. And so, with 10 days left of the Julys, there we got the. So that'll be 80 days actually. I was forgetting I just went to the 20th of July. On the 1st of July, I said it was 100 days of Doctor Who. So now it's been 20 whole days of me talking about the Doctor Who. Ready! Sub button for the wheelchair man. Adam is Bay. Adam is lid. Adam is squee. What happened to Hilly? I noticed Hilly went to sleep. Is Hilly asleep? Is that why he came over? I did this whole big speech about Doctor Who. You missed it. You missed it, Sven. Sven, you missed it. Yeah, I know. I'm half watching half watching Hill. I'm talking about the Doctor Who, watching Hill in the corner. I can't share the screen because this is the only account that I like to share screen. This is the one where I like to discuss my YouTube live, so that I got to share the YouTube. So because I talk about the Hogwarts and the Harry Potter and these other accounts, we get the Sven and the Hill. Hill! Incarnations of the Doctor in many moods. Say hello to Hill, I like that. Hello! You're waving at yourself, Hill. Hill! And your marvellous ballerina costume, look at that. Plie! Tick tick tee 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 tee. Kick, kick, 1, 2, kick, 1, 2, kick, 1, 2, kick, 1, 2. Oh, Hilly, the snore, the last snore. La 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 la, ballerina. Wee. You got enough money from your ballerina work to send Sven to the Hogwarts, and Sven is off to the Hogwarts. Whee! I'm off to the Hogwarts. Yay! Off to the Hoggy Hogwarts, yeah. It's the Hoggy Hogwarts, yeah. So now I got ready to. I got to do Doctor Who reviews in 80 days now. I just realised it's been 20 days since I started this Doctor Who. That is Hugh and Sven, and here is Snorty the shorty, the shorty moose, Snorty the snorty moose, Snorty the snorty moose. You squee, Snorty the snorty moose is lid. Bye, squee, liddy lid. Okay, so I'm desperate need for a coffee. Look at that. It's still got the. I like it when I add 2 spoons of coffee. Look at that. The remainder of the coffee in the bottom. That is an extra spoon of coffee solidation in there. Okay, so it's good night for me. I was going to finish on the 33. And I'm going to go to the other Adam Spong account and talk about the Hoggy Hogwarts. No, you're the white one. You're the daddy. I am the daddy. It's the daddy. This is the daddy. Wow, the daddy. 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 Wait, how do they say it in the New Jersey? In the New Jersey coffee. Daddy. Yes, so excited for next month for Mara Wilson. Squee! Will you go to Mara Wilson and go, squee! My Wilson is square, my Wilson is bay, my Wilson is lit. Hey, you should say that. And then when I go up to the bookstore, I'll go, my Wilson is lit, my Wilson is bay, my Wilson is square. And then she'll go, hey, you're one of those. Squee! Squee! My Wilson is squee! Okay, I was supposed to finish at 3:33 and now I'm doing 3:36. Yay! Scream! Selfie! Scream! Okay, so it's good night for me. Good day. I think 40 minutes is enough to do a stream on here. I just like to get the 6k coins. So I get 6k coins if I go the full. Yeah, let's go for the full hour. Let's just go for the full hour. I've got Star Trek on outside. I was going to watch. It's the Star Trek episode where they're watching a collapsing star, and it was the beginning of the scientific research into the collapsing star, and the Star Trek Enterprise were getting sucked into the star. Yes. I will tell Ma Wilson he said, squee! Ma Wilson, Adam Spong said, squee! And Adam Spong is lit. Oh, Ma Wilson is lit. I'm speaking in the fourth person way. I am speaking as the tight copy case, denouncing my own existence. You're like that. You're like that. Okay, it's still freezing cold in Australia. So I sit here with my grandpa blanket. If it gets real cold, it's 7 degrees tonight, so it gets real cold, I use the green blanket. I look like an old grandpa. And it's sitting here. Yes, sonny, it's so cold tonight. It's so freezing cold. Is Sven like that and you're like that? Oh, Hilly just broke up. We could work out time with Hilly. He only sleeps 10 minutes. That is that is a very selective sleeping pattern for 10 minutes. I wonder where that emerged from. Where did Hilly's 10-minute sleeping pattern emerge from? He could do. I started to do that exactly the way Hilly first started. First he would do his 8-hour stream and do 10 minutes sleep and then he'd come back. It'd take a while to restart the next stream. Oh yeah, you don't know, you'd never seen Hilly when he first started. He would just basically do it in his apartment when he first started, and he'd have the window of the sword. Ray! So to have the window of the sword of the Hilly Hill stream, and it'd always see the sunrise and the sunset. And he didn't bring the smartphone into his office. He'd always use the computer. And so it wasn't until he got the Swift 2. It wasn't until he was hacked that he got the Swift 2 and the other phone connection to verify his account so that no one could hack him. No one could hack Hilly because he had multiple phone accounts giving verification for himself. So if someone stole his phone while he's outside, he's always got the phone back at home to verify that phone that connects to his computer. So that's the exact same way that I made my accounts. There are two phones that There's actually 4 phones in my whole history that acknowledge my online existence. So it was an old Nokia phone with just the passwords in it from the 1990s that was the phone that controlled everything. Then, what was the next one after the basic? DSL 1, DSL 2, DSL 3. What were those phones called? Off SLR. No. Well, there was always a level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I think they're up to the G5. Oh, Hilly just went. What did he do? Did Hilly knock himself off? Flying into the Jersey. Oh, yes, the Taylor Swift concert, yes. Will Hilly go out to the airport and watch the Taylor Swift aeroplane? It's got her own airplane. The Taylor Swift aeroplane land with all of the equipment. Although I don't think Taylor Swift would actually go in. Who has replaced Hilly in the next? Hey, who did I fall into? Who did I fall into with Hilly? I can't even see which can I had the Hilly going in. Which can did I have Hilly going in? Oh, Talia Life we fell into. We fell into Talia Life. She did a sleeping stream before. It's so cold we'd all just do sleeping streams in the Talia Life, level 87. Hang on, let's go into Pink Pixie. Pixie, Pink Pixie, we shall share the Pink Pixie. Pink Pixie, 14,000 likes. Oh, her classic model agency uniform. Pink Pixie. Pink Pixie. Local Sydney model. She got over 20,000 Instagram follows, which made her available for the YouNow partnership level 72 Pink Pixie. Squee! Now, for C Marl, I'll probably have a shave if bookstore. Okay, so we will get to. Oh, yes, I'm 94% to level 21 in this account. I recall that account that I'm on level 71. I recall how long it took me from get to level 21 to 71. So it was 2015, I recall. I always said I'd only move up 7 levels each year. So 2012, I made sure we get level. Oh no, that was the old account. I was experimenting with the old account. So it was 2013 when I came back with the fresh new account. Because as I said, I have 3-year personality. And so since 2018, I'd since merged mixed all the personalities together. The personality blocker. There was this idea that if I was online, I couldn't merge the personalities because it would confuse people. And now people gotten used to me on the YouNow and the YouTube that the personality merge doesn't really affect the copper carrigs and the thinking socks. And it's like, so I can put the thinking socks on even though I'm not in the thinking socks camp, and it doesn't affect me anymore that I'm doing thinking socks in another account. There, 50 like royal spawn. And a while I realised that when left over, I was saving it for Hilliel, and I just totally. I was thinking he was going to go for a few more, but he just went gone. Chalet Nouveau. There was a person before Julie that looked like olive oil perfectly. Olive oil from Popeye, and we were telling her because she's also a model as well. So this other one that looks like olive oil from Popeye, we said make sure you go look for Shelley Duvall, who looks like olive oil from the Popeye movie. But I think because there's not many photos of olive oil, she would type in this Google search thing, olive oil, and it would just come up with the cans and bottles of olive oil. I gave my free spin to Brad when I woke up at 8 a.m. And it is, you'll be going into midnight soon, because, no, you're going to 6 a.m. 3 a.m. I remember I did Lego streams with people in the New Jersey. Did the Lego streams with people in the New Jersey. I first learned the New Jersey accent from them. Yes, it is 5:20 a.m. in the New Jersey. It is 7:20 now. I used to go to bed in 10 minutes time so that I can wake up at 4 a.m. in the morning and turn YouNow back on. Because just like when Hilly goes to bed, I think, well, if Hilly's gone to bed, it means Hill's gone. It, it means the YouNow is the time to go to sleep. And then exactly the same time that I wake up at 4 o'clock my time, Hilly is on with that singing one, the singing performer. Green, Annie Green. Okay, we're at the 51 minutes now. Oh yeah, 10 minutes ago. So I started this at 6:30 when I was going to watch Star Trek. So when I finish this, I will go outside, flick to the best part of the Star Trek, because I watched the Star Trek episode about 100 times now. I'll get to the part where David Spinner says those classic data words. Captain Brent Spinner. What am I saying, David Spinner? I was thinking of data. Yeah, data. David. Who is David Spinner? Is that actor from... Here, let's have a look. Gee, waiting for this next 4 minutes for the end. The end is near. And I can have a cup of tea. Days Bay. Adam is Bay. Adam is Scree. Adam is lit. Adam is tonsil. Bye. Oh, I've done so many hours here. I've got... Where did I get those coins from? 15k coins? What? When? How? What happened in the last stream that I did that I got 15k? What? Have I progressed to... I must have progressed to the next level, because I wouldn't have got the coins if I hadn't... Hey, click on my name and see if I've gone to level 22. Oh, it says 19. How did I jump? Oh, that's where the coins have come from. I started the stream at level 19. Why did I jump to level 21? How is that possible? How is it possible I jumped to level 21? That is unbelievable. I started on level 19. I jumped a whole 2 levels. Was there some delay? Oh, was it the Hill effect? Because Hill got the sub button right on the midnight now, on the Friday. So he would receive that sub button and then all affiliates of the Hill get payment, get a payment in receivership of him getting the sub button. For we contributed to the Hill achievement, so all accounts get extra bonus. But it was only the Thai cupcakes that shared and fanned a lot in the in the hilly in the hilly achievement. And the last time Hilly got past level 100, we also got a bonus from Hilly. Yeah, it's some weird YouNow thing that the Hilly effect that I was on. I was on level I was on level 61, and I jumped a whole 10 levels when Hilly got back pay from the YouNow. He was sitting on level 90 something, and then overnight Hilly came back and he said, "Oh, look how many levels I've jumped." And then we all looked at our accounts and were going, "Well, I've practically jumped 10 levels." But it was YouNow doing a self-internal check as well, because Hilly was saying that he wasn't getting recognised for all of his streams. He put in the submission to YouNow, and that was way back in that 2015 era. So that shows that I've only jumped 5 levels since that last Hilly jump. So because we're dedicated fans to the Hilly, now that we're part of this little group, now that he has got the sub button, it also springs up us up into the next into the next bracket. Exponential bracket jump. The bracket creep of the Hill effect. That's so weird. I started this account on level 19, and now I'm on level 21. Amazing. Mr. Wolfchild, Mr. Wolfchild, welcome. Okay, so we're at the last minute to go. I'll do 10% extra, which is 3 minutes. The countdown, the cup of tea dab, the exit of Sven and Hugh. Hugh, you fell down. Hugh will do ballerina dance. No, it's a whole 3 minutes. Because I do the. There you go, this is the experimental 10-second countdown. It is the 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And there's the full hour done. But I stay for the extra 3 minutes because the YouTube attacks the YouNow stream, and the cup of tea dab, cup of tea dab, cup of tea dab, cup of tea dab. So the YouTube will take, usually it's between 10, 20, 30 seconds in a 1 hour stream. There's this slight jump, like each 10 minutes, it's 2 seconds in the YouNow to YouTube link. Hey, if I actually go to the YouTube now, that's on the other stream, It says that I've done 1 hour 24. Does that match what we're up to? No, it says 1 hour 1 minute. So it's taken 60 seconds. Yeah. You'll swipe fizzy lifting drinks. You'll get nothing. Good day, sir. Good day to you. Okay, so the 1.5 hour mark now to go. Hey, I'll go back to the YouTube stream and we'll get that exact number. It is 1 hour 1 minute, yes. Okay, so 2 minutes. It's almost 2 minutes. It's almost 1 minute totally gone from the YouNow to YouTube stream in 1 whole hour. In that 60 minutes. In that 60 minutes, 60 seconds just totally disappeared. Ready? Here is the 1 hour 2 2 2. So I will bid you a good night. And you don't see a YouTube stream? Oh no, I've got to acknowledge the YouTube stream because it's stuck. It's stuck in stagnation. I kept it that way because for me, I just want to keep a record of this YouTube stream, so it's not published. I can actually go there and publish it right now. Hey, I've got to publish the stream. It is in the link in the Tard Cupcakes account. So I'll link it to my Twitter. The Tard Cupcakes. Share to the Twitter. Share to the Google Plus. And share to the Facebook. And to the Tumblr. Now usually Tumblr doesn't like to share a YouNow while I'm still streaming. It only shares to Tumblr after the stream is finished. Which is quite bizarre in itself, really. Yes, I gotta wait until the stream is finished. It's some weird thing in the midstream of my own account. I can do it in another account. I can share from Tumblr in the could it be possible there is a spong account of which I'm unaware? There, click on Adam Spong. You click on Adam Toy Cakes, and there's the link. The YouTube link to Tight Cupcakes. Each of my 10 accounts has 10 YouTubes. Each account has one YouTube connected to it, so that I share each person's YouTube, so all of the YouTubers connected to YouNow in the early days, like 2015. we all connected everyone in YouTube with our YouNow, and then we would link and share and watch other people's videos. Like Danielle Vision would do a video and would watch that. It takes a while just to share the link. Oh yeah, so I shared the YouNow stream connection to Twitter, Facebook, and the Google, and now I'm sharing the YouTube video to Twitter, Facebook, and the Google. Oh, an Aussie singer called Pluck Daisy invites us to Devon McWilliams broadcast. I've not seen Devon McWilliams streams before. Hang on, I've got to check out who this Devon McWilliams is. Now, I can share a Tumblr link to a stream which is not finished recording. Yes, it can be linked. My Spong and Dolly tea party always shuts down. If I don't go into the Tumblr within a week, it always shuts down. It's a weird turn of events, Spong account. Always thought it was open. Maybe got to click always log in. I think Dinner's here now. Oh yeah, I can only follow that person. I can only share that person's thing if I was following. So I've reached the level now. We're ready to sign out. Share to the dark lady. Jesse! Oh, Jesse! Hello. Are you here to watch me squee and a cup of tea lit dab? May Jesse acknowledge existence. Jesse. Jesse has yet to see my fandom in the fanfiction area of Doctor Who. Jesse, hello. We're recording this on the YouTube, so this is rather quaint in it. Jesse? Oh no, do it. Jesse popped in. You followed Adam Tate Copy Case, yeah, on the YouTube. Okay. What was Liz saying in the Discord? Liz, say that again. Hey, I gotta see what Liz said on the Discord. On the boys bot, right? Thomas Tank Engine, the Thomas Tank Engine chat, and the Pokemon chat. Me dancing about next month and finally meeting Mara. Whee! Oh, you do have a voice channel. Oh, it's because I'm live in the YouNow. I can't unclick the voice yet. I've got to finish this stream to talk to Liz in the voice channel. Oh, voice connected. Here we can talk to. Yeah, I can talk in a Discord with. Oh, I just turned it off. Well, since you're listening to me in the uni, there's no real reason to keep the Discord chat going. Okay, so Lacey Mac can watch you to another. That's another Aussie. Okay, well, it's good night from me. Here I am saying I'll do 10%. It's 1 hour 15. Oh, did you write a message on the chat wall? Yes, it takes me a while. Hello. Just to make it look like we're chatting on the. More Doctor Who talk tomorrow. Yeah, to make it look like it's official. It's an official discussion page. The Tide Cupcakes and the Doctor Who. For it is 80 days to the Doctor Who. Predictably, the 80 days will turn quickly into... I'm noticing I do 3 of these Doctor Who's a week. So if it is... I would roughly say that I would do about 30 discussions of the Doctor Who till the air date. Because there's so much happening right now that I'll probably do 30. So, do I wait until I go to level... Oh, look, I'm level 23 now. If I keep sitting here... Liz, you're back. If I keep sitting here for another 10 minutes, I could go to level 24. Look at that. If you look at my name, it's got level 19. It's level 22 now. It's that hill effect. It's the hill effect. It's lit, it's bay, it's hill. It's the hill effect of getting the next level with the next level. And it is actually because you... Yes, I'm staying here forever. So because Hugh connected to the YouTube, that also increased the amount of getting to the next level. So with that, I should say goodnight. The movie, the Friday night movie will be on soon. I will stop at 12222. Liz, so it'll be good night for me. 2 minutes to go to the 12222. Oh, actually, it's 4 minutes to go. I realise it's 1:18 now, so 1222 is 4 minutes. So the dogs are barking. I think my dinner's here now. Oh, I got some ice cream. I'm going to have some cake. I'm going to have some cake and some coffee. Cake and a coffee. Yes, Hugh, I just wrote some messages on the YouTube. I said, this is the Doctor Who. Tune in next week for the Doctor Who stream. Fish and chips, yes. The post fish and chips. Chippies? More Doctor Who talk tomorrow. As I said, the Doctor Who will be here in 80 days, but I predict I will do only 30 episodes in here in the whole 80 days. I mainly focus on that or Adam Spong ones, and until there's leak of Doctor Who, we've got the leak of Doctor Who, it's slowly, like, back 30 days ago, it was like every 10 days, then it was every 5 days, then it was every 3 days, then it was every 2 days, and now it's every day there's Doctor Who thing. But you can't really go on the internet and say, oh yes, there's a leak of a Doctor Who information, we can talk about the Doctor Who as soon as the leak happens. But that doesn't really happen because you got to be aware of the adventures of the Doctor Who, future, past, present. And in the future, past, and present, it reflects on the Doctor Who at the moment they do the trailer. So we saw the sight of the current Doctor setting the eyes on the TARDIS. And it's that moment where they're lost from the TARDIS and they find the TARDIS at last. Now in the past, a lot of them mogrified within the TARDIS itself, except the Tom Baker one where he sort of did it in a council. Oh yeah, he did do it inside the TARDIS as a recovery. So he did it as a recovery inside because they had another actor. They had another actor play Tom Baker during that transformation. It's it's rather sad that they'd written Tom Baker out, and his negotiations were his last line as Tom Baker is, "No, you will not fire me." As the so literally, he was on the set saying the words of Tom Baker, saying, "You will not fire me as the Doctor," and then the actors had to transform that and go, You're getting too complex in your stage, Doctor. You are about to transmogrify into the next Doctor." And so then they had the replacement dummy actor with like the scarf, so you could be Tom Baker with the scarf and the hat, and walk away from the camera. The same dimensions and same capacity as the Tom Baker Doctor Who. Then he falls down on the ground. And then he transmogrifies into the next Doctor. And even that happened with the next Doctor. He refused to leave the Doctor Who's set. And so they always have this problem. No, I'm not ready to leave the Doctor Who. They have this possessive quality over the acting ability. I can do 4 years of Doctor Who, yes. No, your contract doesn't go past 4 years. Transmogrifying Doctor Who says transmogrifying rights now. Transmogrifying rights now. So David Tennant was the only one who lasted the longest. David Tennant, from the contract of signing in the 2005 after the negotiations with the first one, Christopher Eccleston. So he did 2006. So he knew that he would start in 2007. So with the contract signed in 2005, he had to wait for Christopher Eccleston's contract to finish. Then he did the post-production, pre-production, getting into the character analogy of Doctor Who. Yeah, so in essence, because he was the Doctor in 2013 in that 50 years of Doctor Who, that was the last time he was the Doctor within a 1 year stint of being the Doctor, because he's married to the daughter of the 5th Doctor, he's contractually David Tennant is the only Doctor that manages to have more of a percentage of being Doctor than any other Doctor. Oh, look at me, I'm here for I was supposed to leave at the 1 hour and 22. Okay, we're going to leave at the 1:25 to do the 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is it. We've done our 10% past the 1 hour mark. Now, will I get to level 20? When I finish this, I bet you I'll go back to level 20. Look, I'm 34 coins. Where is all of these coins coming from? Oh, Flip. Hello, Flip. Where are all these coins coming from? I can't possibly have 35.5 coins. Where? I'm building up coins as I keep streaming. What? It is the Hill effect. It is the Hill effect in the streaming. Where are these coins coming from? What is going on? I didn't realise flipping ended into the. There's some mysterious thing. Now, if someone did a cannon, or if someone dropped a free spin that gave me, oh, I gave myself a free spin. But that's only 15 bars. That's only 15 bars. That wouldn't give me the 34. Wait, how many coins is in here? It is 35.6k coins. Okay, so when I finish now, we're gonna see the effect, the hill effect, the hill effect of the transmogrification of the hill. Maybe it was a defect in hill finishing early, and we're getting the ghost of Hilly getting the coins. So Hugh, that's the thing you've got to learn at the level 20 stage is the basic stage where the old system of rewards gets confused. So you can practically jump from level 20 to 35 overnight, just like this. If you do an ADS, there's a defect, right? It always happens in the other accounts as well. It was where I realised I should be doing 8-hour streams instead of like 2 hours here. So if I did 8 hours, now, it'd get me to the level 30. And it's some weird conundrum in the YouNow. And see, in the beginning, so just like I said, before the 2015, when they started the YouNow, they didn't expect people to go past level 20 or 30. They thought, yeah, we'll just experiment with this YouNow. Okay, so if you join your Facebook and your Twitter and your Tumblr and everything, all your socials, you get to level 5. Then if you do half an hour each day, you'll get to level 6 within a week. Then if you do half an hour, you get to level 7 in 2 weeks. Then if you do your half an hour within 4 weeks, you get to level 8. Then you get to level 9 after, I think at that stage they tell you to do an hour once you're at level 9. So it gets to level 10. So then after a few level 15, then they get you to do 2 hour streams. So then after level 10 you go to level 20, and then they say, now it's your turn to do 3 hour streams. And see, that was the old system. It was all based on the fact you go from half an hour to an hour to 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours by level 40. So if you keep doing like over an hour and doing like it's 1.5 hours now, the old YouNow counting system counts on the fact that you were doing these massive streams and you get that benefit of the old algorithm in the yes. I will partake in the map room meditation and teeth brushing. Yes, it is bedtime for me, so I will be in the map room meditation of the Doctor Who and the teeth brushing as well before I go to bed. Oh no, I've got to wait for the cake. It's my sister's birthday this weekend, same as Olive Oil. Julie Olive Oil birthday the weekend as well. I didn't realise that until I realised last year Julie Olive Oil had posted on a thing because her birthday coincides with the summer. And looking through her Twitter history, you see the birthday always the end of July. And so I'm thinking, hang on, her personality is almost the same as my. Yeah, this is a a nurse blanket. It even has the nurse Queensland nursing. So this is Queensland nursing from the Australian. What is the exact words written here? Oh yeah, service. Oh, it's Parramatta. It's not Brisbane Hospital. It's Parramatta. This is Sydney. This is Parramatta Linen Service. Linen Service. This is because my sister was living in Sydney. Parramatta. Parramatta in the in the native indigenous language. Oh, I forgot. Hey, look, that was where I was talking about that historic click settlement that was in Parramatta. There was the descendant of an old gold mining prospector that lived at Parramatta, and his family lived next to the hospital. So that is the historic Parramatta medical. Okay, I'm going to have a look for the meaning of Parramatta. In the meaning of Parramatta, oh, it is a fabric, cotton and silk, originally dress material, and for rubber-proof garment. Okay, what is the English definition of Parramatta? The Durag people who lived in the area before European settlement regarded the area as rich in food from the river and forest. They called the area Barramutta or Parramatta. The Parramatta, which was anglicised, was the head of the water. So the head of the water was Parramatta, where the English first came into contact with the local indigenous. And the Eels, so that is the name of the football team, is the Parramatta Eels. So the Eels were the local indigenous symbol of the area. I've got a Lego stream starting soon, so I better leave this and get ready for the. Oh, that's the discussion in the Lego group. Oh, they all say good night because you're on American time. They all say good night for. Sub button for the eels, 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 Parramatta eels. So this is like, so you during a distress or it's a comfort blanket. I don't know why. I suppose it retains heat and it keeps it. It's got it's got those, like, it's a good summer blanket and a winter blanket at the same time. I don't know how it works. It's because I double it up. So as I said, hang on, I've got to double it back up. So in winter time it doubles up so that the heat doesn't escape. See, there's two sheets. They can't see me in there. So it's doubled up in the winter, so then I sleep with that on top. But then in the summer, because you can use the one sheet in the summer as a nice piece of linen, as one thing that autistic Aspergers have problems with is synthetic material. So the linen, the proper cotton does not affect our skin. As you see in some strains, you'll see a redness in my skin whenever I come into contact with chemicals in certain things. So well, that's the sunburn there. So it's like that skin test that they put chemicals on your skin. So if I put shampoo, just basic shampoo, it will cause a red blotchy skin just from shampoo. So growing up, I'd always wash with, even they said wash my hair with soap. A block of soap was enough. It is the the salt content that is in the shampoo that affects me, the high salt level in the shampoo, and so it sucks all of the salt, and so that is an autistic identifier. Oh no, that would that wouldn't be an autistic identifier. It would just mean that I have genetic composition of identifying the Nazi war era. It's the shampoo is all Nazi propaganda. In the same way that my family were experimented on during the Jewish occupation, because my family were from that Norway, Polish, Dutch, Danish Lego, the Scandinavian Lego Association. During the war, they experimented on certain families, and I only realised that by connecting with the family tree in the Great Danes in the on the Facebook and the Twitter community. Victor Borg. So this is how you said that your family were Italiano. It is basically, my ancestry is English, Spanish. I don't know about the Portuguese. I don't think the Spongs would have gone as far as the. See, back then it was the East India Sea Company, like Hans Christian Andersen. Yeah, my family name from my mother's side is Christian from the royal family from Denmark. So because they had an illegitimate child to the royal family, the royal family that was part of the Prussian and like Denmark and Germany were all connected. And then the Denmark-German royal family married into the Swedish-Norwegian family and the Polish royal family, and then you had the German sector royal family, the Austrian royal family, the French royal family, then the English royal family. So then the German family married into the English family, and then the Spanish royal family married into the Austrian royal family, and then the negotiation with Queen Victoria to marry into the French royal family, and then the Prussian German, the Scandinavian royal family had connections with the Russian royal family and the Bulgarians and the but then after the loss of the royal family, so slowly they removed the Russian royal family, the loss of the Russian, and then like the Bulgarian, Yugoslavian connections all fell apart. Then it spread across to the Germany. The Italian royal family still is massively into the corporation of the Italian royal family. Though I think the French royal family, did they still go until about 1970? Because I recall the French monarchy wanted to not pay as much for the royal family anymore, like Britain, how they wanted to keep Queen as just like a puppet queen. They bring the puppet queen out of the closet back in. And to go to Canada and Australia and the new Falkland Islands, and to go to the African countries that the British ruled over. And then the loss of Hong Kong in 1996 was the one connection to the Asian market with the Vietnam War, the loss of the English in the Vietnam War. Then Hong Kong was the last post. So then all my relatives that were connected with the Hong Kong tourist market, they all came back to Australia after that. So then the Hong Kong settlement with the British, you could have dual citizenship like the Bee Gees and Olivia Newton-John. You could, Olivia Newton-John did a lot more work in the Hong Kong sector and the Thai Vietnamese as well as going to like the London and the India and the tri-American British Australian citizenship. So it wasn't until the year 2005 where you had to be one citizen of one country after that. So Olivia Newton-John had to decide, was she going to be American or was she going to be Australian? So in her mind she thought, no, Australia was the place to go. So she had, Olivia Newton-John has to live in Australia within 8 months or 9 months of the year. And if she wants to go to America, she can only go there for 3 months. Or else the American CIA, FBI track her down and take her back to Australia. The Olivia Newton-John. Yes, so any Australian citizen, like if I accidentally went to America and was there as a tourist, I could only be there for 3 months. If I stayed longer than one more day within that 3 months, they would arrest me and imprison me for 3 years in an American jail for an offence of staying in America for one more day. And the American system would have me work and toil making number plates in the jail to pay for the flight to send me back to Australia for those 3 years. So a lot of those incidents have happened because of the one-day flight from Australia to America. The Australians think that because they landed in America. Okay, so let's think we'll think in 3 months' time. So the 20th of July, 2018. So we land in America on the on the same day, on the 20th of July. It's 24-hour flight. So, but we don't land at the exact time because there's that 3-hour point where we got to wait for. Oh, this lead just started to go live. Oh, it wasn't Escalade that went live. She gave a link. She gave a link to another YouTuber. Look at me on me for longer than 2 hours. I'm liking this fact that I so you can watch. So Jessica Lee is a Thailand citizen who came to Australia for education and training. She has quite since thought of going back home because she realised the education she got in Australia is it's not as valuable as she thought it was. Never did give nothing to the Tin Man. Okay, so it's 10 minutes go to the. And I'm on level 26. Each 10 minutes I go up another level. I'm going to go into my normal Adam Spong stream after I go finish with this. And I'm going to share screen the level that I'm on in this one. Oh, not if you're going to bed or some hill you're going to bed. I will finish now and I will check. So I will end now, cup of tea dab, and I'll restart in the other Adam Spong, the main account, with under YouTuber. I'll be under YouTuber. And I'll come back and I'll see if this Thai cupcakes is actually on the level 24 that's on now. So I'm putting the end button and then we're going to go to the Adam Spong account. Good day. Probably am, sir. Yes. Good day. There we go. I'll do the 10187651. I spoke the Lizzie lifting drinks. I spot the what's the name? Trinzy. I spot the Trinzy lifty olive oil drinks. And you, sir, have failed. Be gone with you. Good day to you, sir. Good day. Cup of tea, Dad.